So is the state prison also something that holds the inmates sentenced to death and like a?
Yes.
So have you ever seen like a death row or something like this?
I never worked death row, but I have been down that section. It's a very dark and not a very positive area. Like these people, they don't care. They're just like crazy in the head.
They can sit there like 20 years until somebody are executed. They are executed, right?
Yeah, they know like years before they're being executed.
That is crazy. So you worked in low security prison, man prison, and high security prison?
Right.
So what is like the obvious differences between those? I mean, obviously like the level of security, like, but how can you define that? Like, is it like more bars, more cameras, more officers?
So maximum security, they're in cells. So you might have 2 inmates in a cell at a time, sometimes 1. And so that's how they segregate them. And then they have different sides. So they might have an A side, a B side, and that's what they'll do. They'll segregate race, they'll segregate people who are in certain gangs that don't get along with each other. And so you can work either side of the jail. So you get a very different variety of men. And criminal minds. It's so crazy. It's really crazy to see some of these guys and the things that they think that they're trying to do, always playing games, and it's just mind games.
So you never can trust them.
Oh no, never, never put trust.
Even if they look nice or something.
Oh no.
Never ever.
Never.
So
never.
If you have to decide to which jail you're gonna return, which one it would be?
I would say minimum security.
Obviously.
So the minimum security is their dorms. It's just a bunch of bunk beds, showers in the back. You've got TV rooms where they can go in, and that's pretty much all it is.
What is the difference between maximum and minimum security when it comes to time they spend in the jail or in the cell?
So maximum security, these are criminals that will be in there for 20, 30, 50, 60 life. Okay, just depends on the crime that they do. Minimum security, these are people that are in there for good behavior, or they're coming up on parole.
Okay. How many hours are they in the cell?
So they're in the cell. They do movement about every 2 hours, 15-minute movements. And that's what they call them. They'll say it's movement time, 15 minutes. So basically they'll open up the cells, let them move around within...
Every 15 minutes?
Every
2 hours.
2 hours.
2 hours.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they have movement, and then they have chow, which is lunch. So they'll get to go to the cafeterias, get their food, and then they can go back. It's kind of lets them move around. They also do have what they call the yard, which they can go and work out. That's mainly what they do. Working out, writing letters to loved ones, supposedly girlfriends that they think they're going to go back to and never do.
After 50 years?
Yeah. I still miss you. I'm still thinking of you. Yeah, right. She's moved on. Sorry. Game over, bro. Yeah, but I had to read their mail, so that was. I've worked all kinds of different shifts. So I've worked the day shifts, I worked the afternoon shifts, and the night shifts where there was supposed to be sleeping time, and when they sleep is when we pull out their mail and we would read through their mail.
Because you have to search for
criminal things,
connections.
Criminal activity, things that they might be planning,
Receiving, yes.
whatever. Yeah. Late night, you're tired. It's 14-hour shift, and you're reading these letters, and all of them are the same. I miss you. When I get out of here, I'm gonna do right. I'm gonna do right. I'm gonna make everything right. And next thing you know, 2 weeks later, they're back in there, and you're like, what the hell happened?
Yeah. That's probably how they are. Yeah.
Yeah.